just pause it there for a minute. 37 minutes into hopefully an hour and a half. Maybe an hour 3/4 run, don't quite know yet. Obviously got YouTube miles here, going back and forward with the camera. Never mind about that. So recovery, and particularly my recovery. I look back at my fitness on Strava last year, and I had a real high when I did the Glasgow half marathon in October in under 2 hours, pretty comfortably, feeling good, feeling on track for the Lanzarote marathon in December. But literally my brain switched off and I stopped training properly and I let myself down at Lanzarote. But the positive for that is I switched my brain back on again to get back into training. And if I look at my training graph from my training and fitness graph from after the Lanzarote, because I was determined to come back this year and do it again and sign up for loads of different runs. It went through the roof. It's probably the fittest I had been for a long, long time since doing Ironman races years and years ago. And in February, my groin tendon went without really coming from anywhere. I've never really been injured before in my life when it comes to running. I've had crap performances, mainly due to drinking too much and eating too much, but in this case, it was out of the blue. I had been running great. I think I'd been up to like 60 miles a week. Absolutely loving life, loving running, just loving getting out there. And this hit me, and it was like, wow, this is weird, because I don't ever remember being really injured for any length of time. I've been fat, we call that an injury, way overweight, but no, this was serious. I had to end up going to the physio after trying to ease off for about 4 weeks. I'll just dry my eyes a bit here. The sweat I'm getting to. Yeah, so after about 4 weeks, it didn't really heal up. I couldn't run on it. Anytime I put a stride out, I had a shooting pain up my leg. And I went to physio. It got better, and I think it's in February, around about May, I started to get running again, but it was just my mind wasn't there yet. I know a big part of the recovery is actually getting the mind in the right place. And I'm happy to say, now it is getting there. I feel much, much better about going out every day. And weirdly enough, something that happened as well. So I recovered from my groin strain and trying to get back into running, my calves kept going, which is really weird because I've never ever had problems with my calves or my legs or my shins. It's always been solid. Probably one of the things I was most proud about is how robust they were. But goodness me, it's still, I'm wearing calf guards today, watching it, easing it, I've been icing it, and just working on the recovery of that, but being patient with myself. The level of alcohol getting drunk during the week is coming down, the food is getting better, the weight's going the right way. So yeah, I'm making positive strides and really enjoying the run today, out run about Buddings and Bothwell. I'm going to head up towards Bellsill, Europe Central, then get back and yeah, try and stay away from the traffic as much as possible. But I'll give you an update. I've run out of nutrition. I'll tell you that in a little bit. See you in a bit. Bye bye. Whew. Oh, that was some hedge. Yep, getting there. This is a place I used to visit regular when I used to work here a few years back, back over 5 years ago. Incredible. Seagull, although we're nowhere near the seaside. What is that? Puzzling. So recovery. So yeah, so the thing for me about recovery and keep it going is making sure I've got lots of goals in my calendar to get stuff done. So the next goal is a self-paced, self-funded, I don't know if it's funded, it doesn't cost it, a marathon that I put in my training plan. Can't believe that seagull. Yeah, it's an important thing for me about recovery is getting things in the diary. Going back to after I recovery, the important thing for me about recovery, and again after Lanzarote last year being disappointed, I really wanted to focus this full year working towards it again, and I booked some races. The reason my training was going such high volume in February, I had an ultra marathon booked at the end of March. John Muir Way, I think it was. Obviously injured, couldn't do it. Gutted. Also Strathairn marathon in my diary. Gutted, couldn't do it. So then, as I started to get a little bit fitter, as I started to get a little bit more recovered, put some other races in the diary. So now I've got, in a few weeks' time, a home half marathon, which I'm just going to run from the house. Then we go to Benidorm. We're going to run up to the Benidorm cross that I did a couple of years back, see if I can beat the time it took me. Then I've got the Glasgow half marathon again. Looking forward to that. Just love running about Glasgow. Then I've got the Grenoble 33 kilometre, 33 mile ultra marathon in November. Then Lanzarote in December. But just having these in my diary does make a big difference. So when I'm feeling okay, I can get up, I get out and run, because I know it's where it is. I would just sit there, think for you, not bother too much. Hello, stopping for some nutrition, a place I didn't know existed. I had no gels in the house, so I made a sandwich. We'll have a ham sandwich just now. A bit all sweaty. So well over an hour 7, so I really need to start heading back towards home. And yeah, it's feeling good. My legs are still feeling good. You know, this is a big part of the recovery. I'm hoping from now that my graph starts going up in a positive direction. And it's been a struggle to get back to this position again. But we'll make progress, that's all we can ask for. Oh, yeah. The motorway is just behind me there. But it's great having these trails and paths just off the beaten track. Oh. If you want to keep up with my recovery, keep an eye on these videos. There will be more videos with trimming and some of the shorter excursions that we do. He's out with his mum today. A nice easy walk, probably swimming in the Clyde as usual. But for me, I'm going to eat the sandwiches, give you some more footage. We've just come up a quite a haul there from Bellsell up towards Coatbridge. And now some more snapshots from the rest of the run. Thanks for being here. Carpe diem, and I'll say bye bye. That's it, we're done. We're at the end. We made the goal of over another 45 minutes, 17 kilometres. Hey, that's fine. That's what it is. Second half was faster than the first half, I'm pretty sure. But it's not about speed at the minute, it's just about getting miles in the legs, getting back to running injury free. Calf feels okay. I feel a slight niggle. I'm going to go and wrap up a nice when I get back to the house. Carpe diem.